beautiful people. I'm Jerica, and welcome to my amateur cooking show. I know what I'm doing sometimes. So I was looking for suggestions for this video, and a couple people said make something Filipino, and my mom is from the Philippines, so today we are gonna make some chicken adobo. It's funny because I sent her a text making sure that I knew what went in it. And I don't know if you count this as a recipe, but that's what I got. So we, today, this beautiful morning, are gonna marinate some chicken so we can make it for a late lunch later. So we're gonna cut up this chicken, cube it, and get it in a bowl, and then I'm gonna mix together vinegar, soy sauce, bay leaves, peppercorns, and garlic, and we're gonna let that sit for the day. My mom always uses whole peppercorns, but I couldn't find a container cheap enough, so we're just grinding them up. There's still going to be pretty big chunks in there. Now we are going to add 2 bay leaves, soy sauce, maybe like 2 to 3 tablespoons. I don't measure, I'm so sorry. You want it to be a marinade, so you want it to be like coated enough, and you want equal parts soy sauce to vinegar, so 2 to 3 tablespoons, is that what I said? I don't even remember. I'm just gonna make it equal. Looks like I added a little bit too much vinegar, so we're just gonna balance it out, you know? I don't know what mel is. I'm just going to get in here with my hands and mix it all up and make sure the chicken and the bay leaves and the garlic are all incorporated. You don't have to worry about breaking up those bay leaves. The flavors are just going to incorporate in the marinade with the soy sauce and the vinegar, all that good stuff. So, yum. Alrighty, so like I said, I'm marinating this to cook later, so I'm just going to take some saran wrap and cover the top of the bowl and stick it in the fridge for a few hours. And then by the time lunch comes in 5-6 hours, it should be nice and marinated, and I can show you guys how to cook it up with some rice. Good morning again. It's the next day. I didn't finish this video same day, but that's alright. Because this chicken has just been marinating and just been getting more flavor, and now we're gonna cook it, and it's gonna be delish. The rice is gonna take a lot longer than the chicken, so we have the rice going first, just boiling water, add the rice in, let it cook for a minute, turn the heat down and cover it, and it'll be ready in 15 minutes. I feel like since I'm making Filipino food, it's very important to mention to rinse your rice. Don't just put it straight in there, make sure it's nice and rinsed. The water will be cloudy. It is a grain. Okie dokie. Now that my rice is finished, we are gonna cook some chicken. Super easy. It's just been marinating for almost a whole day now. So now that my pan's hot, I'm gonna add my chicken in. It's a little too hot. I'm starting to get a nice caramelization on this chicken, so I'm going to add the rest of the marinade back in here now that it's almost cooked all the way through. If you're unsure, just cut one of the bigger pieces in half. It's still pink, it still needs more time. Oh yeah, all these juices. Crank up the heat. Like I said, you don't have to get the bay leaves in there. I mean, I would recommend still putting them in there for the flavor, but you're not going to eat those. They're just for seasoning. So now that you have that sauce in there, just make sure it's all combined and let it stew away. My brother would be so stoked that I'm making a Filipino dish in California. It came out so good. And this one was pretty quick. Like I said, It's just throwing the marinade into a bowl, putting your meat or protein of choice into it, and then just letting it chill out and marinate, and then cooking it. Cooking the chicken took like 10 minutes. The rice took a little bit longer, but you can always get instant rice or get it already made and pick it up from somewhere. It's like $1. Super simple plating for a super simple, tasty, flavorful dish. If you want a really easy chicken and rice recipe, this is one you need to do. If you've ever wondered what Filipino food tastes like, here you go. Thank you guys so much again for watching, sharing, subscribing, liking, commenting, all of it. I appreciate the love, and I can't wait to cook for you next time. Until then, at NoRecipeChef.